What was given to us by the past is adapted to the possibilities of the future. The unconscious psyche believes in life after death. The wickedness of others becomes our own wickedness, because it kindles something evil in our own hearts. The longing for light is the longing for consciousness. Sentimentality is a superstructure covering brutality. The man who speaks with primordial images speaks with 1,000 tongues. Water is the commonest symbol for the unconscious. Man and woman become a devil to each other when they do not separate their spiritual paths. Nights through dreams tell the myths forgotten by the day. Enlightenment consists not merely in the seeing of luminous shapes and visions, but in making the darkness visible. The greatest sin is to be unconscious. Individuation is to divest the self of false wrappings. Every psychic advance of man arises from the suffering of the soul. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. What is not brought to consciousness comes to us as fate. In the history of the collective as in the history of the individual, everything depends on the development of consciousness. Masses are always breeding grounds of psychic epidemics. In order to know the light, we must first experience the darkness. Nothing is possible without love. Between the dreams of night and day, there is not so great a difference. The greater the tension, the greater is the potential. Neurosis is an inner cleavage, the state of being at war with oneself. Only the wounded physician heals. I live in my deepest hell, and from there I cannot fall any further. In fact, the whole of mythology could be taken as a sort of projection of the collective unconscious. To find out what is truly individual in ourselves, profound reflection is needed. It is a bewildering thing in human life that the things that cause the greatest fear is the source of the greatest wisdom. The acceptance of oneself is the essence of the whole moral problem, and the epitome of a whole outlook on life. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, and it becomes a living experience. It is what you are that heals, not what you know. The inner man has access to the sense organs of God. Enchantment is the oldest form of medicine. There can be no transforming of darkness into light, and of apathy into movement without emotion.